If you're seeing this video, it's because I believe there's a special technique utilizing Microsoft Word and Adobe Acrobat Reader that may help you as you're attempting to proofread your assignments for this class, and I'd like to walk you through the steps of what you can do to utilize these tools. So first, as you see on your screen, you need to draft your Microsoft Word document. If you're working on something that you may submit through a direct message box in Angel, there's nothing wrong with typing it out in a Word document and subsequently copying and pasting it into that Dropbox for submission, especially if it allows you to utilize this tool. So after you've completed drafting your assignment, you'll need to save it. I strongly recommend that students save this paper two ways. The first is to save it as your Microsoft Word document. Whatever title you'd like to give it, make sure that the Save As Type is selected as a Word document, and save your assignment. The benefit of saving your assignment in this way is that if you need to go back and edit the assignment in any way, you'll have this Microsoft Word copy with all of the familiar editing tools. After you've saved the assignment as a Word document, go back to that menu, return to File Save As, and this time save it as a PDF. And that should be available by selecting Save As Type and changing the type to PDF. If you would like to change the title of the document, you can. For the sake of consistency in this assignment, I'm not going to. One of the things I'd like for you to note is that I won't be prompted to save the file as a different name so that it doesn't overwrite another file. So just quickly to make that clear, if I was to try and save this as a Word document again, I get prompted here with you already have a file name, name title goes here. Do you want to replace it with this one? If I did, any changes that I made to this document would replace the changes I've already saved. But if I select a different file type and click Save, it's just going to automatically save that file for me. Now, as you can see, a different window popped up. This is an Adobe Acrobat, an Adobe Reader window. And the benefit of saving your file in this format is that it will allow the Adobe Reader to read the document for you. Oftentimes we type words that we don't mean, we misspell things, sometimes we're just pressed for deadlines, and as we attempt to proofread an assignment, we'll proofread what we meant to write and not what we actually wrote. So Adobe Reader will read for you what you actually wrote on the paper. And in order to do that, you'll need to go to View, click Read Out Loud, and activate the Read Out Loud tool. Then if you'll select your text.
What exactly is the cost of living in a civilized society? In defining civilized, it becomes necessary to consider those who do not abide by the norms that society deems as necessary. When such individuals emerge, what do we do with them? Most nations have an easily codified system.
I'm going to go ahead and mute this so we can continue this tutorial. The idea behind doing this is that maybe you typed during and you meant doing. When you hear someone reading the paper back to you, those things are a lot easier to catch. And this is not a tool that everyone will need to use, but if I frequently see you using homophone errors, if you are leaving out words, this is a tool that I'm going to recommend to you because you'll hear that a word is missing. You'll hear doing instead of during, and it's a lot easier to catch those types of errors. Now, if you want to make changes to this document, I can't go in and type in any new documents or any new words there. So in order to change it, I'm going to have to go back to the Word document and add any adjustments. And after I make my edits, I would have to save the file again, and I'd have to go back and save the file as a PDF again. If the tool helps, utilize it. If it doesn't help, don't. But do know that it's available, and as always, remember that proofreading is important.